again, and welcome to week 8 of the high school football season. I'm Tim McDonough, joined by my esteemed colleague,
Chuck Martinez-Brandon.
And we're here in the war room. Had that extra day here to prepare. Couldn't get the video going until today. Chuck's got the coffee. Of course, lots of sugar. We've been trying to stay awake, get this thing going for you. But we're ready now, and here we are.
I'm all jacked up, Tim.
As you should be. We're talking football.
Yeah, baby.
Let's talk football. All right, this week we're going to hand out awards first, Chuck.
All
and
right.
I think we're going to give out the Payday Award first.
All right.
And this week we're going to change it up. I'm going to do the Payday Player of the Week. Big time plays, big time players, as my friend Chuck Martinez would say. And this week it's going to Justin Binger of Patrick Henry. Scored 4 touchdowns last week in a 28-21 win over Bryan to stay unbeaten. 206 rushing yards, 2 TDs on the ground, 69 yards receiving, 2 TDs. Justin Binger, Payday Player of the Week. Chuck, how about the Whopper Hit of the Week?
Whopper Hit of the Week? We don't have none. We got some people playing soft, Tim. We're scouring Northwest Ohio. We cover games. We cover half a dozen games. I'm at a separate game. Tim's at games. Everybody's at games. No big hits. You guys play like shower scrunchies. You know, no hits. Somebody better step it up this Friday. I want to see some snot bubbles, baby.
Snot bubbles.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be back with a hit next week, or otherwise Chuck might go off on you again.
Yeah.
All right, Chuck, how about the Online Player of the Week?
You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
That's true. That is true.
Online Player of the Week. Who did win that anyway?
Some kid from Hicksville, I think.
We're big in Hicksville. It was Logan Battershow winning more awards, racking up more yards. Darn near 400 yards of total offense running all over the Holgate Tigers. Logan Battershow, you the man, you the player.
They vote over in the Ville.
They like us in the western part of the county.
All right, Chuck, let's talk football games. Where are you starting this week?
This week we got 3 main games. This is put up or shut up time in Northwest Ohio for a lot of teams. Start off in the Green Meadows Conference. We got Edgerton at Hicksville. Hicksville, boy, they are 8th in Division 5, Region 18 in the computer points, and they got to win out, and it won't be easy. Edgerton this week, Fairview next week, Tenora week 10, they got to win. I'm going to say they're going to have to win out to get in. They're just, the computer points, the way they lay out early in the season with their opponents, they got to win. They might finish 9-1, 8-2, and not get in, which would be a shame because they're a good squad. But hey, they got to step up. Edgerton, they're all coming off the loss to Fairview, and they've got to win too. So they're in dire straits too, and they got Tenora next week. Ooh, don't feel sorry for you because they're, Edgerton can hold their own. So don't feel bad for them because they got Tenora, but they can't look past anybody. Got Hicksville this week, GMC, and by the way, Edgerton is 9th in their region. Okay. So they got to win. They beat Hicksville. It's a lot of computer points for them. We go on down the road. We're going to go down to Henry County and Napoleon. They're going way to Fremont, playing Fremont Ross. The great thing about playing Fremont Ross is the stadium. I'm telling you, that stadium is beautiful. You got the nice turf. Okay, the Wildcats, that's going to help their speed, their team defense. They're looking to just take control of that GBC, and they should be doing a good job. Also have good concessions over in Fremont.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Got a couple extra bucks, hit the concession stand, good food, trust me, I know, look at me. Okay, 3rd game, Patrick Henry at Archbold. Right now, the Patriots are cruising. Okay, Archbold's got a big chance for a lot of computer points. They're 14th in the region in D5. But boy, you beat Patrick Henry, you're going to be right up there. They're going to have their work cut out for them. You got to be the champ, you got to beat the champ, and they've got to beat PH to do that. PH, looking at the rest of their schedule, they've got Eastwood next week. Eastwood, hard-hitting team, big kids, got a defensive end that's a monster. So PH, you really got your work cut out for you because then they close out with Wassiana. So
3 tough games.
Yeah, so a lot of teams in the area. This is a start of a grind for you. 3 weeks to get into the playoffs. Step up, put up, or shut up. Up. How about the Bulldogs? What are Beauty Boys going to this week?
Ooh, hitting the road to Kenton to see the high-flying Wildcats. The only unbeaten team in the league, 6-0. They do have 1 loss to some team named Coldwater that we all know about, first week of the season, but they haven't stumbled their toe yet in the league. Tough task against Matty Mock. Yeah, Ben's younger brother, Matty. He throws it just as good as Ben did, and he's only a sophomore. Getting looks from Cincinnati now as a sophomore. He's already thrown for over 2,500 yards, 26 TDs. He's got the top 4 wide receivers in the WBL in his squad. Wow. And they all have something like 26 TDs among them because that's how many he's thrown. And you know, while everyone's talking about, you know, this high-flying offense, which just happens to be the #1 offense in the WBL, on defense they have some kid named Fackler, or I should say 2 kids named Fackler.
Was he in that movie with Ben Stiller?
No, that is Fokker.
Oh,
but
sorry.
you're close. You are close. Facklers. Mike Fackler, he's the guy in the middle, runs that defense, second in the league in tackles. And then Bryce Fackler, his younger brother, he's back at safety. He's second in the league in interceptions. They don't talk about Kenton's defense, but they bring it too. Going to have their work cut out for them. The Bulldogs are. They got to possess the football, keep that offense off the field. They got to run it. Aaron Swanson's got to come back big. He had 6 TDs a couple weeks ago. Last week, Defiance shut out at home by Lima Shawnee. They need to get it back rolling again. Keep that offense on the field. Limit Kenton's touches and get a big win at Kenton. I don't know how it's going to shake out. It's going to be exciting, interesting. It is fun to watch no matter what anybody says. But I probably won't be back till midnight because they throw the ball all night.
Man, just line up and hit somebody. There's all this throwing.
That's right. Well, that's it for week 8, except for it's not. We have email questions, and here they are. Chuck, I'm going to ask you, any plans for video after football season?
Well, that's funny. You should ask, my friends. Yes.
Okay. More to come on that. And then the last question that we have, Chuck, how many takes do you guys normally need to make the video? Normally 1 because we are that good.
We are.
And we're only working on 1 right now. But there are days when we have to do maybe 2.
Sometimes.
I don't know if we've ever made it to 3.
3, no.
No, 2,
No.
1 today. And that's what you're going to see when you look at us on your computer at www.crescent-news.com. Send email questions, cnsports@crescent-news.com.
Cut.